Well, hello guys, Two Experts and Sam. Welcome back to another Flight Sim stream, everyone. Welcome back to Flight Sim. Hello. Hope everyone's okay. So I've literally just eaten a sandwich and I'm like burping like mad. So yeah, it's not a long one. Oh, you can't afford the membership. Yeah, I was just showing off. I wasn't trying to plug it. I was just showing off the new emojis, there's only two new emojis, and I don't know if you can spot them. And if you can, well done. But it's just the others weren't very good. I had a 777 emoji, which was alright. But didn't really see 777s at Manchester, really. Well, the times I stream, you don't. So, yeah, it's kind of one of them, unfortunately. YouTube's going haywire. There we are. It's okay now. Alright, okay, so we're doing the flight from Austria to Manchester. So I forgot about this flight. I did do it about 4 months ago or something like that, or maybe 3 months ago, can't remember, in May, and I forgot to do the return. So I always like to fly back, and I didn't do it. I didn't fly back. So I kind of just forgot about it. And I think this is the one where I left the engines on, actually. I think so. It could have been. Yeah, literally ended the stream and the friggin' engines were still on. I forgot to turn them off. Like a right muppet. Right, where's Austrian? There we are, Austrian. Yep, that should be good. And we're going Innsbruck, which I actually don't know where it is on the map, Innsbruck. There we are, Innsbruck. There we are. I do know where it is. Oh my god. Hope the stream's doing okay as well. It's not lagging. I think it's just that menu. It's just that weird menu that makes it look like that. Right, go ramp 8. It's a very small airport. Is this definitely the right Innsbruck? It must be. I hope so. Yeah, there can only be one Innsbruck airport. Innsbruck's tiny. Really is. Right, when we'll land over, I don't know. They're all coming in that way, aren't they? So, arrivals. There we go. Sorted. And we'll do a morning flight. There we go. And yeah, we can go. Bloody hell, how hectic is that? Oh my god, yeah. Oh yeah, I've got face cam on. It's already set up. Yeah, it's not one of these streams where I set it up halfway. Actually, I don't do that anymore. I used to set it up halfway through, and I used to have it on for a bit, and I'd just turn it off. I don't know why I'd do that. That's when I used to use the Elgato thing, I think. I think it was anyway. Yeah, the actual Elgato streaming app, which I don't. Well, software. I don't use it anymore because it's. It was robust. It just kept going, but it's just not, it wasn't very technically good. Couldn't do pop-ups and stuff like that. You know, like all that. Couldn't control it for a stream deck. Couldn't do any of that sort of stuff. So it was just kind of in the past. But it kept going. You know, it just kept working. I've still got my old Elgato actually. Yeah, I've had it for about oh god, 10 years now. Yeah, and I'll show you it soon. Who wants to see Sam's old Elgato? Really? Right, okay, here we go. Oh, bloody hell. Right, people have got my notifications. Views have gone up. Ooh, a bit of frame dropping. Is it because of a train? It's because of a train, isn't it? Oh, frame drops like crazy. Whoa. Jesus Christ. I think it's because of a train. Because it's got a lot of... we're in a very scenic area. My god, no, wow. Oh god, these frame drops are not good. They have updated the game, so if they've messed something up, I wouldn't be at all surprised. Yeah. Alright, okay. Oh yeah, we're getting a frame drop like every few seconds. It's not nice. I think it's just as it loads in. I'll just do that so it loads in stuff. Oh, that is not nice. There we go. I bet some people are used to it though. Some people who play this stuff. Oh yeah, it seems to be doing a switch back to the cockpit. I don't know. Yeah, some of the people that play this game on really low end stuff. Yeah, they just put up with everything. Honestly, they do, and I've seen it as well. I've seen screenshots where they're literally lagging and bugging and glitches and massive sheer frame drops literally on land. And I'm like, I don't even know how you cope with that. But some people are desperate. Some people are very, very desperate and want to play the game, and whatever they've got it on, no matter what it is, they'll literally just play it on that, and yeah, blow up their computer. Yeah, it's insane, isn't it? Right, we'll get the beacon light on, we'll get the strobes on, because I think we're probably going to get out of here quite quickly. The way this frame rate is, yeah, I want to get out of here like a bat out of hell. Hi, I hate Microsoft Flight Sim. I have 2 computers and I'm trying to install a product onto the second one and it's making me buy it again. Yeah, yeah, they're not real games anymore, unfortunately. I mean, this is acceptable. I think you just got to give them time. You can't rely on all this pre-install stuff anymore, like pre-order, because when it comes out, such bad quality. I would never, let's say Microsoft Flight Sim 2028. Let's just say hypothetically, I would never pre-order the game. I'd never do that because I just know the quality of this stuff, and the only people who are going to suffer are the people who pre-ordered it because they're literally paid for a game to be the first ones that have it, and they're like, oh, it's rubbish quality and it's horrible. I just like to... The reason I haven't got Flight Sim 24, by the way, is because for that very reason, I couldn't trust how well it was going to be. And just give it a bit of time, you know, space it out. And it's alright now, apparently, it's okay. And there you go. I was saying that before it was even released. On that sort of stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't really rely on games brand new being fantastic. They're not like worthy when they used to be, you know, when you just used to plug it in and it used to play. Airliner cameras here, hello. Right, speak to my mates at ATC at Innsbruck. I've even got a bloody tower in Innsbruck. You see, I can't... Why can't I... Oh, it's because of that stupid easy mode. Right, piloting, hang on. Piloting's on... yeah, it's easy, that's medium. Does piloting need to be on easy for me to get the notification pop up? Yeah, there we go. It's good. Right, who was here? Shark Face is here, Noah was here. And Will was here. I was going to say Hi was here. Who's Hi? Hi. Oh, God. Deary me. I was on a call with someone yesterday, it's so funny, and I cut off. Unfortunately, I was walking, I was going through a bad area, and I said, yeah, I've had quite a busy day, mate. I've just, I've painted my, I was going to say, I was painting my nan's shed, and it literally cut off, as I said, I've just painted my nan. And he was like, you've just cut off, and you've just said you've just painted your nan. Is there something you need to tell us? And I was like, no, it must have cut off. Literally, as I was going to say, I've just been painting my nan's shed. And it just sounded like, oh yeah, I've been busy today, I've painted my nan. What the hell? Oh, that is really funny. Yeah, a bit of an earlier stream as well, because there's a Liverpool game on. You know, if I'm early, there's always something going on. Oh, do you like my new bin as well, guys? Look at that. When I get really fed up with my channel, I can put my channel in that. Yeah, I've got a new bin. Bloody Tom and Jerry, isn't it? Yeah, I bought it from Dunelm. Yeah. Very good. Very good bin. And if it's not good enough, I'll bin it. Yeah, it's so funny because I actually bought a Coke can in there as well. I was like, I said, to the woman behind the desk, I said, well, at least we've got somewhere to put my Coke can when I'm finished. Fucking hell. Not allowed out. Should be locked in my room until I'm at least 20. 20? 40? That didn't work. Right, where are we going? Left. Yeah, I've got to switch this into... It's to get the simulated turbulence, isn't it? Hope you didn't paint your nan. No, it just cut off. It literally just cut off to my mate, where I said, yeah, I've just been painting my nan's shed. And it just cut off just before I said shed. Oh, that is funny. Fortunately, I don't know how to record calls, so well, why would you want to record a call with your mate? I know, exactly. That would have been quite funny. I'd actually upload it onto YouTube because it was so funny. Yeah, it's quite funny. Yeah, battery's on. Good. I've got this now. I've got a little... It's just my sunglasses. Yeah, it's just the case for this. Any people who like to keep their house spick and span, a sunglasses case, literally... It's really good for just cleaning little areas because it gets into the little areas and stuff, and you know, because of the fabric it is as well. So yeah, there you go. Something you probably didn't know. Yeah, cleaning tips with Sam. How to keep your house spick and span. And whilst you're at it, you might as well paint your nan. Fuck off. I'm going to end this stream in a minute. Right. Bloody chaos, isn't it? Absolute chaos. Right. Okay, let's get rolling. Not good. I'm being forced to spend another 20 quid. What, on the game? Yeah, something's not right there, mate. I wouldn't be going through with that. See, that's the sort of thing that happens now. Where was I the other day? Oh, I was out with my nan yesterday after. Yeah, she took me to have a chat because I'm on shandies now. Because I was an alcoholic about 2 weeks ago. I was an alcoholic. So yeah, just 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I'd say from September to a few weeks ago. I was bad with drinking, just bloody terrible. And I'm on shandies now. I have like maybe 3 shandies a day, which is the equivalent of 2 pints or something like that. Not even that, 2 pints. So I feel a lot better. I wake up like really early now. I feel better. Yeah, I'm a little bit more engaged with things. I just feel more focused, that's all. But yeah, it's definitely a good thing. And I kind of need it as well, because I'm working in a school and I'm drinking and stuff, like day before, whatever, night before. Slippery slope, that, mate. Slippery slope. Yeah, I mean, plenty of people have already said to me, yeah, I wouldn't have thought that of you, really. And these are people who've only known me for about 2 years, so... and there's my dad going, oh yeah, he's been on bloody all sorts. I'm using this thing called Contrail, and I can't handle 2 PCSs. PCSs! What PCSs? Because he didn't put the apostrophe on there. Right, okay. Our aircraft is starting. Right, we'll just taxi straight out. We'll taxi straight out and then take off. Obviously. But yeah, anyway, yeah, tills were down yesterday where my nan took me for the shandy. I take cash everywhere because it's happening more and more and more. Cashless society. Yeah, it's kind of going backwards. Like apparently more people are actually carrying cash, and it's better for the economy as well. So yeah. PCs is plural. Oh, is it? Oh god, some bloody grammar school material in here. Jesus Christ. Right, okay. It's me putting me place. Oh god. That's funny, that is funny. I mean, he's an apostrophe in the end. Little snob. Right, okay. Right, turn that all off. If you bleed. Right, we're good. I don't know why I'm taking so long with this, to be honest. Ah! Bit my tongue. But yeah, cash machines were down and basically nothing was working. And yeah, because some places where they obviously rely on contactless, there's always the big problem where it can charge you twice. If it doesn't go through, it declines because of computer stuff. Grammar school is crazy. It's a year 2 phonics. Yeah, no, I could have gotten in, but I didn't do my 11. No, I did do my 11 plus, but they were oversubscribed. So I had to stay in a school in Bebington, which it was okay. I'd say you get a better mixed bag in those sort of schools, kind of comprehensive schools. Because in grammar schools, they're very well. I've been in one, I've worked in one, and they're just, honestly, they're just like normal kids. But it's just on the corridor. It's like you got to walk on the left, and you can't hold the door open for anyone with your foot. And when a teacher comes in, they all stand up. Honestly, I was there for a bit. Later last year, and I just walked into a classroom, I had a lanyard and everything, and they all stood up, and I was like, I looked behind me to see if there was like someone behind me, like the bloody deputy head, and I was like, oh no, you don't need to stand up for me, you know what I mean? But they all stood up. Okay, now I know. Do I input all my waypoints? No, it kind of does it for me. Yeah, kind of thing. Doesn't really help people, that, does it? Oh, whoa! What's going on here? Bit of a hump on the runway. But yeah, apparently that Oasis gig in Manchester, all their card machines went to buggery, and it ended up charging people like triple times, quadruple times, because it kept failing. That's probably deliberate, that. That's probably the government going, ooh, huge venue. Blame technology. Yeah, take all the money. You know. Let's be honest, other people like Oasis probably don't pay tax anyway, so... Right, where are we going? We're going to the very end, aren't we? Going to the very end of the runway. What's this? If you had any worst flight experiences, which one and why? What, on flight sim or in real life? Oh, no, not really. I haven't really had a really bad time, to be honest. Turkey was a nightmare in Istanbul, but that's just Istanbul airport. I had nothing. I wasn't delayed, or that's just their systems. You can't bloody print out your own boarding pass or download it on your phone at home. You've got to literally queue at the check-in thing for 2 hours, and it's just a very, very antiquated system. Really is. I had problems with Iceland there. They cancelled on me once, which wasn't very good. Apart from that, I've been alright. I've been switched around and on Jet 2 on a 7.5. One of those unlucky people that got screwed over once those 757s were getting old and stuff. Yeah, not great, to be honest. Right, we're going. Right, take off. I think our systems are all good. We're not really centre line, but oh well. Have we got takeoff clearance? No? Request taxi I'm not doing that. Right guys, we're going. I think I've switched over to the thingy, haven't I? Alright, okay. Let's just get centre line. And then blast off. I don't need to do the align the IRSs, do I? Because this is the automatic thing with the, what do you call it, a Sobo one. So thank God. Here we go, we're off. Ooh. Yeah, to see this morning. Jeez, I think everyone and the dog's seen what's happened at Manchester this morning. Yeah, 2 EasyJets just clipped. I mean, obviously the news will go, oh, 2 aircraft have collided at Manchester Airport, and everyone thinks, oh my God, what? But it's just basically 2 EasyJets clipped the wings at very slow taxi speed. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Look at this place, I love it. Need to do more scenic flights, don't we? Hey, this place is massive. Whoa. Bloody hell. Right, let's get going. Yeah, we're surrounded by mountains. Oh dear. Hope you, yeah, this is going straight towards the mountain, mate. I'm not happy with this. It might... No, I don't know. Okay, the pitch is very, very high. Flaps up. I think we should be okay. Yeah, we're kind of over them, over the peaks. Look at this, though. Look at that! What a view! What do you say, boys? Just a huge mountain in the way. Oh, God. Yeah, I think we've made that. Probably just about gotten away with it. Wow, that is power, that. That is some power. To get up like that. Yeah, that is good. 2,500. He thinks we're approaching the terrain. And land or whatever. There we go, just about skimmed the top. Yeah, I feel bad for the people who had the 4-hour delay on them. Yeah, it happens, doesn't it, though? These things happen. I mean, it happens in America all the time because how close to bloody taxiways are and stuff and all of that. It's ridiculous. Alright, retracted. Yeah, so there's a Liverpool game on at 8 tonight, so I didn't want to do a long one. Just want to time it correctly, that's all. I'm a creature of timing things properly. Bollocks. Not a Manchester on a Saturday. Although I have been better recently, haven't I? Yeah. Just never arrive on time because I always don't plan the setup. And I'm talking to people as well. People come over because it's not like a thing where people come over mid. Well, sometimes they do, but because I'm there, they go and they arrive before me. They all come over and they start giving out business cards. You don't see what happens at the start. Well, before a stream on Saturday, quite a few people come up, you know. So there's a lot of people involved. Not this weekend though. It's just me, my dad, and Carl. I think, and I think Ted's coming as well. Though I'll believe that when I see it. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Right. Okay. All systems good. You want to pull that out. There we go. Nice little flight though. Nice little flight. It's not too long either. It's like an hour and a half. So yeah, should be okay. I mean, we're quite close to like Geneva area. Yeah, let's see if that sounds off. Doing well. Doing well. Right, I'll put that on. Stick that on. Oh, there's a Ryanair coming out of Liverpool. Just see it. Yeah. Can't really see. CN's here, hello. Or Scene, I don't know. Scene? I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's CN. But yeah, I've got a new bin. That's the highlight of my week. Got a new bin. Got a new lamp. Haven't got a new brain yet. Oh, this bag's fallen to bits as well. My old bag from 2021. Yeah, that can't. It's so bad now. I can't even hang it up because the bottom bit just goes. There's now a hurricane on the waters. Where? Oh, I think I recognise this guy. Fucking hell. Oh, damn. But yeah, new bin. Got it on Monday actually. So I went to Dunelm, just did a bit of shopping, that's all. I was going to get a bag, but they don't do the bag I want. They just don't do it. This sort of Mark Ryden bag. Yeah, one of his bags. Specialist, isn't it? Got to go to Amazon. Unfortunately. So, Alright, let's increase our speed. Please. Right, we'll get out of climb. There we go. I'll put it into climb, sorry. Oh, Discord's been a nightmare recently as well. Honestly, I just keep getting delayed notifications. I don't know if anyone else has been getting that who's on a Discord server. I keep getting like... So the notifications are okay on the PC, but they're coming through like half an hour delayed. It's like they're scheduled to come through, and it just keeps happening, and it's really annoying. Yeah, and I don't know what's causing it. I did try and reinstall it and stuff, which kind of helped, but it seems to be doing it again. Right, there we go. Sorry, I thought we had a frame drop. Gotta love a new bin. Oh yeah. I mean, there was the options of a blue bin or a navy coloured bin, a black bin and a white bin. So I chose, you know what, I'll get a white bin, and I'll get a blue lamp. And I've got my dad. So I didn't really plan it very well. No, but they're kind of like neutral colours nowadays, isn't it? They're the only colours people know: navy, white, and black. Literally, they're like the most popular colours. Just see how people dress. Blue, you know, or navy, dark blue, whatever. Greyish blue, white. It's so funny. On a Friday night or Saturday night, you see all these women, and they've all got the jeans on. Obviously, you know, the navy jeans or the blue jeans, and or denim or whatever, and black tops, and they're all the same. They all wear the same thing, and the lads all wear the Monterex stuff. And we've had this conversation before, haven't we? Yeah, about how I hate people in tracksuits. Fucking hell. Yeah, I think I need to be careful what I say. But anyway. But yeah, if you don't dress like them, you're not part of them. You know, because it's like established as like a whatever you call it, like a class thing or whatever they think. I don't think I don't see it as anything really. I just I just dress well for the weather really, and go into my wardrobe and see what to wear. Obviously, well, you know what I mean though. It's just like I just don't put on the first thing or wear something that looked like something I wore yesterday. You know, I try and switch it around or try and have colours that complement. You know, if you've got like a striped thing or something with a pattern on it, you want to try not to have whatever trousers or, you know, smart trousers or jeans or well, I suppose jeans don't have patterns on them, but you know, shorts have another pattern, so kind of two patterns. You know, you don't do that. You don't mix up your patterns. It's either one or the other. You have just normal cargo pants or cargo shorts or whatever, that's just plain kind of creamish colour, and then maybe a top with a pattern on it. You don't mix two different patterns. Like, let's say you've got shorts with like circular kind of patterns on them, and then you've got a top with palm trees. Yeah, no, you don't do that. You think I've been to like the fashion school or something? Yeah, that's where he was on Monday. He was in Denelm and then he went to have a little look at the fashion school, the school of fashion, how they do things. Yeah, what you should wear, what you shouldn't wear. Yeah, what you should say, what you shouldn't say. No, skip that one. Damn. Ugh. What am I doing here? Here he is. Here he is. Yeah. My brother from another mother. Absolutely. Ian Meadows. And God knows what he has to say tonight. Who knows? I like to think. We're going very slow, aren't we? We speed it up. Now that should do. It kind of goes a bit crazy beyond that. Right, let's have a little look at our speed. Have we got a headwind? I think we have a little bit. 473. Very interesting. Yeah, I've been uploading a lot recently. I know some people have been like, whoa, what's going on? I've got loads of crap. Honestly, I found an SD card the other day that I thought was corrupted, and I found loads of stuff on it. So I've just uploaded some GoPro stuff. Yeah, because sometimes I run out of storage and I put other stuff on SD cards, or SIM cards, sorry, micro SDs that shouldn't really you know, shouldn't really be mixing the footage together, different formats and stuff, file formats. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff from Riyadh to still upload. Hope you all enjoyed that on whatever day that was. Yeah, part 1. So there'll be part 2 out next week. I've got I've got it all here. I've got a to-do board, like whiteboard, and I've got it on my phone as well. It'd be good if we could like talk to each other. That's what someone needs to make. An electronic whiteboard that talks to your phone, right? And you update it on notes. You put your notes on it and to do, and it updates it on your board. That should exist. Why doesn't that exist? Someone needs to make that. Honestly, someone needs to make that sort of electronic device. Like, seriously. Got you some Emirates business class slippers and eye mask. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Ian's daughter or something, or stepdaughter's flown from one side of the world all the way to here. Like, why would you do that? I know, I'd just stay in Australia. I'd never come here. If I lived there. Never way. Never way. Never. No way. I'm fiddling around with my stupid Stream Deck. But yeah, Eurowings, what's on there? Retro Jets Part 2. Yeah, that's been in the making for about 3 years and I still haven't done that one. Eurowings A321 Dusseldorf to Manchester. So that's from this year when I went on a group trip. Eclipse in the Unknown, that friggin' thing, yeah. Make Transport for Wales Class 153 video. Again, meant to do that last year, didn't do it. Riyadh 2025 Part 2, Eurowings I just update it every morning. Eurowings A320, GoPro, Dusseldorf to Manchester 2024, so that's last year. Also, how do I use the Microsoft Flight Sim waypoints? What do I need to do with the... so basically, I select VOR to VOR. Is it VOR to... Basically, on the drop, when you select your plane, you got your map. You click the little drop-down thing. It's either high altitude airways, low altitude airways, and I always select high altitude airways or VOR to VOR if it's the 787, because it actually follows your waypoints then. And that's basically... Oh, what's this? Flyover. That's basically that. Can we zoom in? Can we zoom in, please? Zoom in. Oh, we've got an overflight. What is that? The 737 LIP7. What flight number is that? Lip 7. Don't know what that is. See any more? Yeah, you can zoom in. I just never choose to. You can. I think you can do it with a mouse if you've coded it in, or put it in the shortcuts. I think. You wouldn't come to see your mum and dad? Well, I might do. So she had to Australia to Dubai, Dubai to Manchester. That is sore. That is sore. What do I need to do with the autopilot panel? So all you need to do is just select your speed, altitude, and that's it. It just sorts it out for you because it's already pre-programmed in. So I don't think I do have the waypoints. Oh no, I do have the waypoints. Look, here they are. Lamgo, CRH, Gebda, Ladat, Pittis, Dick, Demel, Retax, Retarex, Jesus Christ, Remember, Denut, Koa, Zaman, Idacy. Mum and Dad are probably thinking, is he learning a new language? Waypoints. Oh, just imagine if someone like was not watching this because that's what people used to do on this channel. They didn't watch the videos. They used to watch someone else. No, they used to. Well, Twitch mods anyway. They used to. One of them said they used to have a morning run and they'd listen to just the stream and some of the funniest stuff ever because they couldn't see what I was talking about, so it made it funnier. But yeah, prime example. She got a photo with the New Zealand women's rugby team at the bar on board the A380. Nice. Does it do that with every plane? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've only flown about 4 planes in the game, haven't I? I mean, 320, 321, the A330, and 767. Oh, and the 78 and triple. I've flown about 6. That's 6. 7 actually, ATR. So it's fairly simple. Send it into a nosedive. Nah, I'm not doing that. I might do that on landing. That's what I usually do on landing. Because I descend too late. What's this? There we are. Got nothing to say, have I? Nah. Might have more bar work in December. Different bar though. I've got myself on the what do you call it? You know when they've already got faces in the building, and they've kind of just recruited somebody. Yeah. So because of that, I've literally just taken someone on. I could be going round Christmas holiday. Could be working in another bar, and I'm just trying to like eye up what opportunities there are. Do I eat out 7 days a week? No, I don't. It looks like it, but I don't. I get taken out probably once a week. And then my nan takes me out anywhere from once to twice a week. And that's it. Yeah. That's basically it. Oh, bloody hell. There we are. Where did we go the other day? We went somewhere called the Free Stags. I think it's the Stags or something. The Free Stags. Bloody hell, it used to be cheap in there. It's 40 quid, right? 40 quid. Is this justifiable? Right. And it said that YouTube reviews all the food. Justified. You know, the Chinese fellow, whatever he is. He's probably not Chinese. He's probably like bloody Canadian or something. Anyway. But yeah, basically it was a fish finger sandwich with something else on it. And it's just had halloumi fries and fries. I had the spicy nachos. Honestly, the portions were massive. Pint of Peroni, a gin and tonic. I think it was a double. I think so. It was double gin and tonic, and my sister had a Coke. Garlic bread. £40. Is that justifiable? So that's eating out for 3 people. Drinks, food. It was okay. Portions were massive, but nachos weren't as good as down the road. But 40 quid for all that, so 15 for the drink and 35 for the food, I think. So, what do you think? Do you think the price should shrink? Bloody hell. After all that, I forgot to set the bloody waypoints. Oh. He thinks that's alright. And here we go, this is what I do now on this channel. To keep people's attention span, I talk about food. Yeah, I know, I've become like everyone else now, haven't I? I used to talk about actual good stuff. Like videos and stuff and trips, and all I talk about now is food, unfortunately. I'll be here in like 20 years, you'll see me, and there'll be no need for a bloody webcam, because my belly will be like towards the web. All you'll see is nothing. Nothing that cheap anymore. Yeah, depends on where you go though. It really depends, because what you can do, you can get big portions that are quite cheap, like that Pina Loca place we go. That's relatively cheap, and you get big portions, and everyone who goes there says, oh, it's quite expensive, but they overorder. They don't realise that it's like the TARDIS effect, their food, you know what I mean? It's a lot more filling than it actually is. You look at a burrito and you go, oh yeah, I'll have that, and I'll have the, what do you call it, habanero wings, and I might get a pancake, a little pancake with the beef, and I see them all the time. They, you know, go in and stuff, whatever. I'm just going in for a drink, maybe with my dad, and it's just, you just see them all going, and I'll have we might have some nachos, and I'm just thinking, you're not even going to be able to eat the burrito and half of the pancakes. Never mind the nachos, the what's it called, habanero wings, and the all that and all this. You know, literally. You should do an eating out review channel on YouTube. Why would I do that? Prone is hello. Prone is retaking. Hello. Oh yeah, I've got a as I literally haven't drank today at all. No alcohol. I've got a thingy in the fridge, so I'm gonna go down and get it. I've got a Adam's Ghost Ship. It's an IPA. And it's a very nice IPA. So that'll be my first drink of today. What is with the rhyming? Honestly, right, I'll be back in a minute. I think we're good. I feel like we're going to be in Manchester before I even know it. Where are we? Over Germany? Huh, there's a waypoint called Sad. Probably go over that when I start drinking. Right, back in a minute. I'm just getting my drink. Right, I'm back. Yeah, if anyone likes the beer, like I do, yeah, I'd recommend, what do you call it? Adam's Ghost Ship. Look at this. You've probably seen me drink this before. You've probably seen me drink everything before. Yeah, it's got a nice little ghost ship on the front. Very neat bottle. A classic Ibiza. What's this? Scan the QR code for your chance to win a legendary night at the Classic Ibiza concert, plus hundreds of other prizes. Ooh. How weird. It's just advertising, isn't it? You can't pick anything up now without advertising. You can pick up a leaf and it's got advertising all over it. Oh, turning. I'll be drinking Wainwright's next week. Well, Wainwright's is actually quite nice. It's not an IPA, but it is. It's alright. I don't know what it is. It's not really a lager, but it's not really an IPA. I don't really know what Wainwright's is. It's very weird. Yeah, the bottles are good. Bottles look really nice on this. Yeah. Going Lake District on my own for 2 nights, really. Wow. All on his own. That is terrifying. Right, okay. Do. Do you want me to sort of have that green screen as well? Because it's pissing everyone off, I reckon. Hang on. Oh, just turned it off. Hang on. Oopsie. Oh, fuck. Is that alright? Oh, it's not even on. Oh, what an idiot. There we go. Is that better? Oh dear. Yeah, that's nice, that, isn't it? Isn't it? It's like, you know, like, people can't taste it with me, you know. Oh, we can't go in. Yeah, it's nice, this. Decided to book Mallorca too. Fist week in October. Hope you're not going to be fisting the first week in October. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's nice, this stuff. Yeah, because Marks and Spencer's used to do one called Cornish IPA. I actually got the bottle because it was so nice. I thought, oh, I better keep the bottle because I don't know what to buy. I won't know what it is because back then I wouldn't know my lagers. It's only 19, but yeah, yeah, Cornish IPA stopped doing it. Marks and Spencer's just stopped completely doing it. I don't know why. But that was nice. So I think the best IPAs are Ghost Ship. Obviously that, but it's not available anymore. What's it called? Oh, what is it called? Oil Neck. That's good. Yeah, Oil Neck. Neck oil. That's it. Oil Neck. Neck oil. I don't drink it. And some of the Hobgoblin stuff, like the Ruby beer and all that. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Nice stuff. And it's not too strong, some of that as well. It's not too strong. And it's not. The problem with cider is, I had a really bad relationship with cider, or everyone knows. I was bloody sick on the train station. And basically, it's all right, but if you drink loads, it like rots your guts. Literally, it's fermented and it just rots your guts like crazy. And what else? That's the thing. It's like fruit shoot, isn't it? Yeah, neck oil is good. Yeah. So I'd say them 4 or them 3 around the same. But Wainwright's, I don't really know what to put Wainwright's. I have had it. I was drinking a lot of it in like 2018 around Christmas. I remember now. Yeah, it's like 6 pints a night on Christmas. Was it New Year's Eve or something? Oh fucking hell! Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, you got to way past rotting. Yeah, it's just because apparently the worst thing about alcohol is it's not what's in it; it's the chemical your body produces with your liver that breaks it down. That is actually worse. That's a worse toxin than, you know, the actual alcohol in drink. I don't know if anyone knows that, but it's actually what your body produces to fight it, to obviously break down the alcohol. It's actually much more potent. But yeah. Well, that's the thing. The liver is one of the only organs in your body that can actually recover. You know, if you've got heart disease, it's quite hard to recover from that. Lung disease, anything like that. Yeah, it's quite hard. Obviously, if you had a stroke or something, or a brain hemorrhage or whatever, yeah, hard to recover from. But with your liver, if you drink a lot and then you don't drink for years, it can actually heal itself. Yeah, it's actually one of the only organs that can actually heal itself. Start a beer review channel? No, not doing that. That's a slippery road as well. Imagine, yeah, today we're going to be doing 4 reviews on whiskey, and then another 4 on vodka, and then another 4 on ciders, and like that by the end of the stream or end of the video. I'm like, hey, I'll see you all later. This is me crashing out. I'm just like, oh god, flying off a window and stuff. Like, yeah, here we go. Review 55 of the day. Yeah, and tonight, whatever, I'll be drinking it whilst jumping off a roof, because I feel like that. You know, that's what it'd become. Oh, that would be funny though. I'm going to be drinking this beer on the railway line. Yep, don't worry, I've planned this all out. Why can I hear a train? It's like Reg Prescott, isn't it? Kenny Everett. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is funny. But yeah, everything's got an advertisement on it. Ibiza, advertising something for Ibiza. See, that's what I said before. You can't pick up anything now. You pick up something that's got a bloody advertisement on it. Literally. Beer review 21 in your shower cap. Yeah, it's not the best stuff to drink. Well, beer's a lot better than cider. If anyone's getting into or going to a, let's say a beer festival, I'd just be careful with cider, seriously, because I've had problems with cider, really have. Most of my problems haven't been from drinking, it's been from drinking cider. So it has been from drinking, what am I saying? But you know what I mean, it's because I kind of went off it and went on it, on, off, it's really weird. But yeah, it's one of them. I never used to drink it, used to hate it. Or I'd never drank it before. I hadn't drunk one cider in my life till, I would say, June 2022. Seriously. And I was Magners, and it was a warm Magners as well. I'd left it out, and I just thought, oh, I'll drink that. Ooh, you know what I mean? I quite liked it, and I just drank more and more, and then I kind of stopped a little bit around like August 2022, and then started again. And I think everyone saw when it was creeping up a lot. I would say around May last year. Yeah, just I don't know what it was. I don't know what caused it. I really don't know. I just went woof like that, and if I just kept drinking the way I was, well, first of all, I could have died. You know, quite possible. Yeah, I can take and leave Guinness. It's one of them. A lot of people say it tastes like an ashtray. It's okay. If someone offered me 2 pints of Guinness, I'd have one. Yeah, I would. I'd drink it. I have been known to drink Guinness, but it's not my go-to. It's kind of like it's like wine for me. I could take it or leave it. Wine, seriously, take it or leave it. If it's there, I'll drink it. If there was only Guinness in the fridge, I'd drink it. You know, literally. Same with, you know, it's not like my favourite. But I don't know what caused it. I just went like woof, like that in May last year. I don't know what it was. I don't know what I was celebrating for, to be honest. I've got 10 years on YouTube. May have been that. I don't know if I was editing loads and I was getting stressed, and I thought, oh, I want to drink, and it just became a thing where I was just going crazy with it, mad. Like, not because I'm one of these people, I don't know where to stop sometimes, literally. And if things are going well, I'll get onto shots. literally, and that's how it became, like, I don't know. Well, a few weeks ago when I was at the bar in one of the pubs, and I was going absolutely hell for leather for it, really was, because I was trying to impress this bloody girl, wasn't I? And drinking shots and stuff, and going, I'm fine. Honestly, I've seemed fine until the next morning when I felt like shit. And I was in the taxi on the way home, like that, with a guy who doesn't know where he's going, literally. Oh, with the Uber. But yeah, I only go there because the guy bloody sorts out everyone's taxi. Yeah, he makes sure everyone gets home. It's good, that, isn't it? And when the game's on, like Liverpool, he gives out spicy sausage rolls for free. Yeah, every bar should do that. I know some like give out chip butties and stuff. When there's a major game on, yeah, some bars will do that, but some won't, because they're owned by a corporation and it's all resources and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But yeah, independently run bars are always the best, I find, because they can kind of like look after their own lines. They can clean their own lines more, instead of, they can work when they want, and they can actually put a bit of passion into the place. Whereas some of these corporations, like what do you call them, sizzling pubs and all that, and the Hungry Horse ones. I think the Hungry Horse ones are actually just a bit better. The sizzling ones are just a bit dead. I don't know, just when you walk into them, it's just the atmosphere of a closed morgue. I don't know, it's just with some food every now and again. Yeah, they're not great. But I've really cut back with how much I go out and drink. Like, literally, I I just tested for a bit around last year, and I found the only ones I liked were the ones I liked originally. Literally. So I go for Rose and Crown, and that's it. When I go to another one, but I'm not mentioning its name. But yeah, that is literally it. But I don't know, I just went like that around May, June last year. I can't explain what caused that. It was like I needed to enjoy myself while I was editing. I don't know, I had quite a lot of stuff on the channel last year, and I think I was worried as well. I was anxious, had health problems, and I think I was getting like pains in my stomach. Now, funny enough, were actually psychosomatic pains. They were, what would you call them, asymptomatic, or they were just symptomatic. They weren't actually. So your body will produce the pain, but it's not the actual. It's not being caused by anything. It's just, it's just your mind playing games. And I found when I drank, it would go away. So that's what I did. Yeah, tortured soul. Tortured soul. What's the pub where you watch the ships? That's the Tap, but I work there, so I don't really drink there. Not really, no. That's where my nan takes me. That's where she takes me. Because she likes it there. That's why. Oh god, what is that on my screen? Oh. What is that? Is that tea? Oh, I'm not having that. What is that? Oh. What was that? Oh, no. Hang on, put it there so I can see it. Oh, I've got like something on the screen and I don't like it. Now I like to keep my screen clean. Sorry, I'm going to have to sort it out. Don't like it. Right, so I don't know what it was. It looked like tea. Honestly, I don't know if I put my cup of tea down. It went. Is that where she goes to meet men? Nah. Sorry. Right, how fast are we going? Oh, we'd be going a bit quicker, couldn't we? There we are. But yeah, my problems came from cider, I reckon. Yeah. It's an okay drink, but you drink too much of it. It's not good for you. And anyone can tell you that, though. Anyone can say, oh yeah, cider. Yeah, it's shit. You know. It's probably the worst thing for you in terms of what you can drink, because it's acidic. So it wrecks your guts. And then it's just, yeah, it's not good. Because this stuff's smooth, isn't it? You know, it's not sugary. The sugar just turns to alcohol with beer. And you can make shandies out of beer and lagers. You can't really make a shandy out of cider. But you can make a shandy out of anything. I had to pour, and this is difficult, half a Guinness shandy. So it was a half a Guinness, half pint of Guinness with a bit of shandy in it, and honestly it just goes honestly the whole thing just goes mad. You got to like mix it a little bit and slowly pour it in the soda water or the lemonade, whatever. You literally got and because it just, the mixture of the two, it just goes, it's crazy. And this one guy has it, I swear he just does it to make it difficult, you know what I mean? It's like these people who say, oh, can you leave my parcel outside the house under the bin, do not knock, maybe knock 3 times, but if that doesn't work, try and text me, and if it doesn't text me, try and message me on Facebook to say the parcel's behind the bin. You know, it's like that. It's just too complex. It's ridiculous. But yeah, a Guinness shandy. Yeah, try that, guys. Try and calm it down. Yeah, you gotta have like a stirrer just to stir it in, and then it's a nightmare. It shouldn't even exist. It should be illegal. How difficult it is to make, honestly. But yeah. Crazy. I'm sure it's very nice, but I don't know, I just don't see why someone would have half of it as well. It's like they've concocted in their brain, they've spent hours thinking what would be really complicated. And what it's like this one guy who goes in there, he has that much lime, like I don't even know what that is. 1 milliliter of lime in a Carling shandy. Why? He has a Carling shandy, but then he has like literally, it's not even a drop, it's like, it's half a drop. I don't even know what half a drop is. It's like a little piddle of lime. Like that you wouldn't even notice that, and it's just like, I swear they just do it. So if you get it wrong, they can say, oh, I want a refund. You know, there's probably all that going on, probably, because it's that sort of place, but yeah, I just don't know why people have to be so difficult with their drinks, to be honest. I know it's customer service, but really, that particular, it's like taking the piss there. You know, half a Guinness lager shandy, when they know it's difficult to make, literally. It's like, oh, but if you get it wrong, oh, no. You can't pour it away. You just have to try and do it again for them, and then they take the mick and go, oh, I'll have that as well. But yeah, like trying to basically get 2 drinks for 1, basically. Yeah, because apparently there's a lot of that going on at the moment. I don't mean to be a gossiper, but too late now. Should have said that about maybe like 11 years ago. I won't gossip, but yeah, a lot of these people who what do you call it? Claim and run or whatever. So basically, they go into a restaurant. They claim the food's wrong when it actually isn't, and they refuse to pay. And they like it. Apparently, there's a lot of that going on at the moment. So there's nothing wrong with their food. Their food's fine, but we just think, oh, I don't want it. Or they've already planned. They're already like a ready-made excuse for why their food isn't good enough. And you know, it's in the microwave. It's marinating, whatever. You know, just ready for the person to say, is anything all right with your food? That's probably why they do it. To try and stop people saying, oh, there's something wrong with it. Or you should have told us when we did the check back, the food check back or whatever. That's probably why they do that so much in restaurants now, just as a legal bit or whatever. It's not actually to see if your food's okay, it's to stop people intercepting. or trying to basically get away with stuff they shouldn't, like claiming the food's bad. You know, because if you say, oh, you could have told me when we did the food check back that you didn't like it, you know, we would have changed it for you, because you still would have had to pay then. But some places don't do it and they get caught out. Like in Spain, apparently that happens in Spain, because they don't do food checkbacks, because they kind of just know people are on holiday. They've already saved up to spend the money, whereas in this country, a lot of people don't have the money to go out, and they just go out and worry about it later, you know. I've seen it, yeah, I've seen it, you know, people ordering things that are like just, or just going at like the proper time of when there's a deal on. Like on Wednesdays, people always go for the whatever deals on a Wednesday. In Hungry Horse things, yeah, there's always a deal on. Yeah, you can tell. Oh dear. If you don't have the money to go out, don't go out. But it's all these like pay later stuff, isn't it? I mean, I've been a sucker of that. You know, my Insta360, you know, this camera is about £400, and I'm still paying £16 a month just to run it and stuff. So I didn't want to spend that sort of money when I first got it. So I'm still paying for that. YouTube Premium, that's another one. And that's another subscription. Apple, that's another subscription I have. And I think apart from that, oh yeah, Microsoft, Xbox Gold, and the, whatever you call it, Game Pass thing, or just Game Pass. Because I think Game Pass comes with Gold. But probably separate that. But I think they're the only subscriptions I have compared to some people. Some people's subscriptions are crazy. But I think I only got about 4. So altogether, I think they're around £45 a month in subscriptions, which isn't bad compared to some people. That is nothing. You know, that isn't even touching the sides compared to some people that have raging bills because they think, oh, buy now, get it now, whatever. It's like a car. Like these people who, you know, get an overdraft and become poor because of the ridiculous car prices and stuff, particularly bloody German cars. You know, 70 grand just for the base model, all that shit going on. So they see, that's the thing with cars as well. People don't drive cars because they love them like they used to back in the day. They drive them now as just as a means to get about, and also as a bit of a status thing. You know, oh, I've got a badge car. You know, a BMW, an Audi, Mercedes. You know, all them. People who drive Porsches, not particularly. You know, people who drive Porsches normally own that car. You know what I mean? They own that car, and they're proud. It's not something like they've just got a Porsche because, oh, it makes me look good. They know they look good. You know, people who drive a Porsche. Same for people who drive a Bentley, Rolls Royce. You know, it's all in the same league. But, you know, badge cars like Tesla and stuff. And who else is there? Lexus, not so much. Lexuses never go wrong, apparently. They score really high, but they're not really a badge. But, you know, particularly some of the German stuff, yeah, very badge car like, and people just drive. I see it all the time. You can tell they've taken out a little mini loan, or they're paying whatever £300 a month just to run that car, and including obviously road insurance and all that. You know, why just because they fit in, you know, just because they can say, oh, I've got a Mercedes, but I don't actually own it, you know. So you don't actually own your own car, so you might as well just be out in a taxi then, you know what I mean? You might as well just own a taxi if that's how it is, if it's going to go after whatever. But hey, we've always owned our cars and stuff. But yeah, I mean, people do what they want to do. But yeah, some people just buy and get it whatever on whatever month basis, whatever. However a month, whatever, £300 a month, and they're sacrificing that, all that money just to look cool. It's just like, really? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what car I want though. when there's a Nissan Juke outside, 2023 Juke, but I don't really want it. I don't like it. I don't like how it drives. It's too noisy. The engine's too small for the car. It's underpowered. I just don't really like it. It's got leather seats and Apple CarPlay and blah blah blah, but I just don't like the look of it. It looks like a frog. Honestly, it looks like a bug. I don't like the look of it. So I'm probably gonna get it. I think you can trade, but why I bought that, I really don't know. But I don't want it. That's why I don't want it. I've kind of spoken to a lot of people in the last few years who really like cars, and it's just like, yeah, it's kind of taught me what, because I've never really been a car guy, but I know what looks like a good car. You know, Nissan Qashqai, it looks like a nice car, particularly from the side. Back end looks okay, front looks alright. Depends on the grille. New ones, the grille on it are a bit okay, but when you've got chrome around the grille, you know, that looks good. A lot of the 2 Series, 1 Series, 3 Series BMWs and stuff, or whatever you call them, M4s and all that, they look good. You know, the grille at the front and all that, they look really good, really clean. But I've never really liked the back end of the BMW. I don't really like it. No. I think Mercedes at the back. Audis for me are just ugly. I've never liked an Audi. Never. I think they're good cars, but I just don't think they look very nice. I'm sorry. Teslas can burn in hell. They're just trying to be something they're not. Yeah, I mean, that's it really. I mean, I don't really know what I want. I really don't know. I would like a saloon. Some type of saloon. But I don't know. Coupe. But yeah, I don't know. Nissan Junk. Sorry, Duke. A Nissan Junk and a Nissan Cashback. And this was it. The Nissan Leaf. Yeah, not the Nissan Leaf. The Nissan Leaf. But I don't know. I really don't know what I would like. Skystream Aviation. Hello. Mazdas look like nice cars. Yeah, they do look good. I don't know, but like a Mazda 3 or Mazda 5, something like that. That Mazda 5s, they look good. Yeah, particularly the saloon one. Yeah, that looks nice. Looks like a nice car. That. But I don't know. So many options though. There's so many options, but I like a nice looking car. I don't want one that's functional. I like something that's actually nice. It's got the performance in there. Because the Nissan bloody Duke. Nah, not really. I mean, it might be nice. It's a nice car inside, but when you pop your head out, there's just too many odd shapes. I don't know. It's just too sharp, and I don't really like the back end of it. I think. Sorry, back end looks better than the front. The front of that car, I don't like it. Sorry, nah, not interested. Side on, it's okay. Don't know what it looks like up top. I've not a clue because it doesn't come with a satellite thing, the 3-camera thing, 4-camera thing. To create like a, whatever you call it, shot down. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what I want. It's one of them. But I'll find something, but Nissan Juke, nah, not really. Not really my sort of car. It's too big as well. It's one of these cars that are like, they're no bigger than the inside of a Ford. I know they don't make the Fiesta anymore. I'd say a Ford Focus. It's the same width as a Ford Focus inside. It just looks like a big car because the Nissan Duke goes like that. Honestly, it's like a Kardashian. It goes like that. So it's got quite a small, boxy type cabin. But honestly, it's no wider than a Focus. But it looks like that. It looks like a 4x4. It looks like it's quite deceiving actually. But when you get in, they're quite small inside. Yeah, quite small, compact inside. Not too compact. Not like a Mini or something, or like a Fiat. Nothing like that. I won't get a Fiat. Honestly, nah. Girls like Fiats. I know they love their Fiats. But in a crash, in a head-on collision in a Fiat, you're not getting protected there. Honestly, no way. But yeah, you're just getting a very, very flat nose in a Fiat, honestly. Yeah, Fiat flat nose. That's what we should call them. The Fiat flat nose 500. Oh god. Took 500 people to work on our nose. Oh bloody hell. Minis look okay, but they're owned by BMW, aren't they? So I don't know if you can have all the I don't know if they make their own engines. I really don't know, Fiat, or they incorporate some of the cost-cutting plastic that BMW engines have now. Yeah. My dad had a BMW though. He had the Active Tourer. Oh, what was it? 2 Series. Active Tourer Coupe or something like that. Nice car, pearlescent, 2015 model. It was good. Yeah, it was a luxury. It was the luxury division, basically. It wasn't like the M Sport tuning division. It's like the luxury division. And yeah, it's a nice car. Nice inside, but by the end had no power. Literally, you put your foot on the accelerator and the automatic gearbox, it didn't know what to do. It was really weird. Like the computer inside of it just wasn't sending the right. It wasn't going. I think it was only a 5-speed gearbox, but it just wasn't getting the speeds right in terms of, you know, changing the gear in the engine. It just wasn't doing that at all. It was very sluggish towards the end. When we first got it, it was quite. I think it was a 2.7 litre. So it was quick. It was quick. When you flicked into sports mode, you know, and because I did floor it a few times, it was a bit like, oh, you gotta like hold on, and the brakes test, and it's like, brakes test. But yeah, it was okay. I'd say, because he's got a turbo one now. He's got a turbo Nissan Qashqai, turbocharged. I think it's only a 1.6 litre petrol. I think so. It's alright. It's good for towing. It's got the power for towing a trailer. That's fine. But I think if you're going more long distance, you bet with a diesel. I think, yeah, if you're doing long distances once every week like we do, I think a diesel is probably a better idea. But that didn't come up on the scheme. Automatic, sunroof. That doesn't open. Kind of defeats the object of having a sunroof, but Teslas have sunroofs. Not saying that should be their benchmark, by the way. Looking at Tesla. Turbo, I think it's a turbocharged engine, and I think it's 1.6 litre petrol, I think. So it's got the power for towing, basically. Because I know some of the lower end Qashqais, particularly, God, going like 10 years back, just shit. Really shit, honestly. But yeah, big car, small engine kind of thing. But this is alright. It's actually, I'd say it's a little bit more nippier than the BMW. Well, quite a lot. Just the brakes are a bit grabby, that's all, on it. Just a little bit like, ooh, you know, kind of put your foot on the brake, and it's just a little, it's just a bit grabby, you know what I mean? It's just a little bit too aggressive with the brakes. I don't know if you can get that tuned. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I don't know why we're talking about cars. Don't know. But I'm kind of into cars, but I'm kind of not. I'm not really into Formula 1. Don't like Formula 1. Don't like street racing. Not into that. Drifting's cool. Yeah, I like the drifting stuff. I do like watching that on YouTube with the BMWs and the drifting and stuff like that, like e-drift stuff. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. I like a nice looking car. It's functional, and just to take care of it. Yeah, like just be kind of proud. No, it's good to have like a love affair with a vehicle. Oh yeah. But you just can't get that with Nissan Duke because it looks like shit. You know what I mean? You just can't like it. And maybe after like 10 of these, I might like the side of it. But that's after 10 of them. So it's kind of like, I'd have to have it for like 20 years to be like, you know what? It served me well. I'm going to miss it. But for all I care, I do not like it. I don't like the look of them. I've never liked the look of them. They've always looked like shit cars. It's hard to think that that comes from the same company that made the GTR. Skyline and all that, and the Nissan Leaf is good cruiser for kind of intercity stuff. That's a good cruiser. That, yeah, Nissan Leaf, that's totally fine. Not long distance, but a little cruiser, electric cruiser, that is good. Nissan Leaf. Hey Sam, are you at Manchester this weekend? I am. Yes, I'm at Manchester. Yeah, the Qashqai, that's a nice looking car. Yeah. The newer models, they're looking... I think the best looking Qashqais are anywhere from the 20... Because I think they changed them every 4 years and made little things, tweaks. I think 2015 Qashqai to maybe the 2021 Qashqai. And then the new ones, they're okay. But interior is lovely because Carl, the person who sees us every week at the airport, he's got a brand new 2025 Qashqai. Lovely interior inside, but I know what he's talking about with the front grille. It's just a bit like, yeah, the grille on my dad's is a lot better because it's got the chrome. It's got the chrome around. I think they're two tinted paints as well. So 2 different tins of paint because I've got the top of it, I think, is black, and then the bottom of it is white, which it's kind of what like some of the Audis are like, and it's just like, don't like it. But yeah, I think a car should just be bloody one colour, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's I think when it's got the chrome all the way around the passenger windows, yeah, like some of the later, later 2000s Qashqais, 5 years old, anywhere from like 4 to 5 years old. Yeah, they look good. They're probably the best looking Qashqais. The new ones, are all right, but it's kind of starting to resemble a bit like Range Rover-ish. I don't know. Yeah, like like the flanks are, and they used to have like a line, like the BMWs used to do that. They used to have like a line where the door handle was near the flanks, the bits the sides of the car. They have that on the Qashqai, and they got rid of them, so they're all like kind of like flat-faced flanks with no line. It's just a bit like, oh, you got rid of a bit of the shape there, and it's just a bit like, not great on a new one. So I don't know, little sacrifice. We'll probably tune it into watch depending if my flight is delayed or not. Okay, he's flying, is he? Yep, nothing wrong with flying. I love flying. I'm going to go Minorca end of August because prices will go down, people will go down, but the passenger numbers, or the holiday maker numbers in Minorca, because it can be very cramped in. I want to go back to our one in 2014. That's where I want to go. Yeah, I want to get that bloody video out, that Survival Island video, possibly premiere it when I'm there, and kind of just reminisce on my channel. Like 2014, yeah, because that's where I went in 2014. Arenell, Minorca. Might try and get down on 7-8. I want to try and plan it though. I want to try and make it like a little bit of a like a me little holiday, because I've been alright this year with travelling. I've been alright, been okay. Need to do some things later in the year though. Amsterdam September. We've got Duxford in September. We've got I might be doing Malaga or Faro in October, depending though. But yeah, just a little me thing I want to do, like Minorca by myself, because my 11-year anniversary on YouTube, just as a little treat for myself. Yeah, that's all. I want to try and get there, as the prices go down, because it's rife at the moment, because it's mid-August, midsummer, crazy. So the prices are like £300 and stuff, and obviously the accommodation. So just 2 nights. So I want to try and make that a little thing for me. End of August will do, yeah, because it will come right down because school starts. Where are you tomorrow, Sam? RVP. I'm at the RVP. Yeah, always at the RVP. Always. I just don't. I mean, Southside's good, but I think for this channel, I'd like to get more plane spotting videos at Southside and actual streams, because there's too many streams at Southside. I don't really want to fit in with all that because it just looks like the same view for people, and people must be very, very tolerant because there's however many streamers at Manchester, which are fine. I respect them all, but for people watching, it must be a little bit like, oh, this view again. Oh, so that's why I go car park and sometimes Moss Nook and obviously the RVP, because it's just changes it up that little bit more. It might make it a little bit interesting for people. You'll see different angles of it. I know the lighting isn't great in the winter, but yeah, it's one of them where What can you do? Just want to switch it around. I want to switch it around, but yeah, plane spotting videos, actual like pre-recorded videos, which really makes no sense, does it? Pre-record, so record it before you record it. It's like pre-boarding. What? Get on the plane before you get on the plane? What? Preheat. So heat it up before you heat it up? What? I don't know. I don't know what it means. Right, make sure to like it, you lot. Well, come and find you if you don't. Ah, yum, yum, yum. Yeah, so my bag is literally breaking. I can't even hang it up. I can't wear it on my back. I can't. I mean, when I went to Turkey, I brought my BMW bag. Yeah, can't change gear. 7-speed gearbox on this bag. Yeah, it's really quick. Yeah, it's just a BMW bag. I don't know if you can see it. Just a little badge there. Yeah, badge bag. Got a badge bag. Got a cash can, a badge bag. Nissan Squish Squash. Nissan Cash Cow. Can't beat them. Ugh. But yeah, anyway. Just reading this chat. Okay, I think we're alright. Austrian. Yeah, that's fine. Right, we're going over the what's it called? The Northern Sea. Is it the Northern Sea? I think so. Yeah, because Amsterdam is just down there, isn't it? That's where we landed the other day. Where is it? There. Where is it actually? Is it there? That's one of the harbours. Amsterdam's actually in that kind of area. Airport somewhere over there, down there. So kind of east end of kind of, we'll go over Cambridge area. That's where Duxford is as well. Yeah, so we're going Duxford. We're going to the air show. I'll probably be going to Southport Air Show, end of June as well. August. I've got to plan it with Menorca as well. And I'm looking at Amsterdam as well for mid-September weekend. Amsterdam, little group trip. Yeah, just the only people who've talked about it is me and Carl. That's it. And that's it really. Oh, I need a loo. Too much ghost ship. Yeah, it's the piss ship. Adam's piss ship. Just like a load of ghosts weighing out off the side on the plank. I'll be back in a minute. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention as well. I think 2 more subscribers and we're at 16,000. I believe. So whoever subscribed then, Eric, thanks. Yeah, 2 more subscribers until we're at 16,000. I totally forgot about that. We may have already hit it. Let me look. Yeah. 15,998. So 2 more subscribers, guys, until we're at 16,000. So that's pretty good. If you told me about 11 years ago, oh, you'll get 16,000, nah, way. So just need 2 more people now to subscribe to the channel, and then we've hit 16,000. Goody 2 shoes. That will be good. Henry's there as well. Was Henry up here at the start? No, he wasn't. Yeah, so the new emojis on the channel, the new the members. So I've just said this now because Henry's here. Let me post them in. So the new emojis are Virgin. Sorry, Jet 2 Virgin. So they're the new emojis. I know you can't really see the Jet 2 one, can you? Maybe you squint. Because what I was thinking is, I was thinking like maybe I could blend it, the Jet 2 emoji, so it could kind of be like half of the holidays livery and half of the red and grey. But it just made it look like a mess. Honestly, it just made it look like a right mess. I just thought I'll just keep it red. Just keep it as the .com one. So we've got a good old Virgin emoji, which is probably, I think that's my favourite emoji now. So I've had to get rid of the triple one and the TTE logo one because they're the ones that were never used. It's not like YouTube tell me that, it's just they didn't look great and they just weren't being used. So the Aer Lingus one gets used, the prop one sometimes gets used, sometimes, not a lot to be honest. 787 one gets used, A321, yeah, all them, Logan Air one, KLM one gets used quite a bit because I like KLM. I'll tell you what else I've got here. Reading a bit of this today. I've read it a little bit, and a little sticker fell out. Where is it? Yes, this is from Carl, by the way, and I think he gave me this about January time, and I was literally just reading a bit, because what I do, I read a few pages and I put it back and I don't read it for like maybe another 2 weeks or something. I don't read everything, but this guy gives me a lot. Good friend. And yeah, look at this, a Virgin 747 sticker. Isn't that phenomenal? Look at that. Yeah, Carl likes stickers. He likes to give me stickers. So Boeing 747-200, 1994 to 2020. GV Roy, Pretty Woman. And it's got all the registrations of the fleet around the side of it. So if you get one of these, be careful how you peel it, because it might come off. Yeah, it's got the Flying Virgin Woman. Yeah, isn't that class? I've got loads of these stickers. I've got an SR-71 one as well. I've got a SR-71 Edwards Air Force Base. Yeah, I can't show you it because that's like really rare, really rare, and I've stuck it in a position that is terrible, literally. So I need to do a bit of maintenance on that. But yeah, little stickers. Got a few stickers. Yeah, he gives me all these old DVDs of Manchester back in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, like all footage of KLM, all footage of Virgin, Manchester from 1999 to 2007, all that stuff. When they had Man United won some sort of Champions League in 2007, a load of private jets for that to go to Milan. All of that, really good stuff, to be honest. And if you watch any of that, if you buy any of the physical DVD stuff of how Manchester was about 20 years ago, it's a real eye-opener. To see how it is now with just EasyJet and Ryanair, to see how it was back then, it's like chalk and cheese, it really is. It's amazing. But yeah, it's good stuff. It's got a whole bag of DVDs, and I was looking through it the other day, and it was all Aerologic 777 stuff, so load of good stuff. CDs. There you are. Here they are. Got Disney Epcot, which, come on, I've never been, so it doesn't really mean anything. Amsterdam, Manchester to where? Don't know where that is. Air France, Manchester Air France. I don't know what that is. Aerologic and KLM. So I've got loads of DVDs. Oh, Air Lounge. Sorry, Air Lounge TV. I thought it said Aerologic. So yeah, that explains why my laptop isn't working. It's on airplane mode. Oh god. How do you do that? But yeah, I've got loads of DVDs, so I'll show you some of them as well, just whilst we're taking forever to get in. Oh no, I can't be arsed. Hundreds of stuff, haven't I? Oh, bloody hell. Ah, here we go. What the heck? Jesus Christ. Condor Boeing 75. There you go. F-15 Eagle. This is all from Carl, so these are some of the good mates I do have in my life. Britannia 76. 75. Manchester Airport. In the 90s. The TriStar at the front, Air Transat. 7 foot. It's funny because I actually had a copy of this and he gave me one. So I've got 2 copies now. Air France A320Neo. I don't know if that's the crash. I have not a clue. I'll just have to see. But that's like just scratching the surface. I'm not bringing them all out because I'll be here forever. Yeah, I know I need a haircut. Canada? Yeah. Ooh. So there's some good stuff. There's some really interesting, eye-opening stuff I've got, and I just stick it in and watch it. I might be editing something. I'll just peer over to the left because how my setup is, and just go, whoa, look at that. I actually found myself the other day taking pictures of it. I just thought, for God's sake, why am I taking pictures of someone taking pictures? Like, really? I was going to send them into my Discord, but I just thought, oh no, I'll let them discover this gem. But they probably won't. They probably won't watch that sort of stuff. But yeah, if you're at Manchester Airport, collect some of that Aviation stuff, seriously, because because they're physical copies, and Vimeo doesn't work that well with their because I tried all this, and Vimeo just is incapable of taking payments. They'll go out of business, Vimeo, but they won't exist forever, so get them whilst you can, because they're physical copies. It's not like digital now where you can watch a video of mine back from 5 years ago and stuff like that, you know, and try and sue me for everything I said, because you could quite easily do that with some of the stuff I said back then. But you know, they're physical copies, so once they're gone, broken up, stuck in a storeroom, and then dismantled, recycled, and all that, they're gone. You know, they're gone. It's like deleting the evolutionary chain. It's like that though, isn't it? They won't be recorded again. It's kind of like let's say like the woolly mammoth effect. This is like what biologists use or whatever. Yeah, the woolly mammoth effect. So the last woolly mammoth dies, and that's it. So all that progress, millions and millions of years of going from a single cell bacteria to a fish thing to an amphibian that walks across the surface of the earth to eventually something that can obviously give birth to live offspring, mammal, and then becomes an elephant, and then obviously because of the conditions it grows huge, because elephants have tusks as well, you've got to remember. But this is like a woolly mammoth, so this is something that has to survive in Siberia. All that billions of years, and the last one dies. You can't retrace that. That's the last one. So it's kind of like deletion, permanent deletion. It's like the last human on Earth. Imagine the last human on Earth dies. All of that progress, all of that evolutionary progress, gone like that. And that's like that. You know, you won't ever get a human being ever again, because the circumstances won't. If same circumstances happen again, it will probably create something different. Might be equally as intelligent, but it will be completely different. It wouldn't look like us at all. I mean, it might do because of the circumstances of the planet, but it won't. It would look different. It would look different. It would look like something from like a horror film. It would look horrible, well, to our interpretation. But it's like that. Once physical stuff's gone, deleted, can't get it back. You know. So same with digital stuff, but there's a little bit more fallback with digital stuff. You can recover things and copy them and all that, and copy them into the masses, you know, with file sharing and all that. So yeah, just look after your physical media. That's what I'm saying, and I always do. I've got DS games that I don't play, but I've got them. I've got them because you can't get them anywhere else. You can't buy some of the DS games I had from 20 years ago. Can't get them anymore. You might be able to in like the dark pages of eBay, but who's going there? Literally. But yeah, it's like that. So I think that's something maybe generation after me don't understand, the how precious physical media actually is. Because when you own it, you know. And when that stuff's not being created anymore and things have moved on, it's gone forever because it's not being produced anymore. It's a bit like the 7.5. But being threw away the tooling. If he made a 7.5 again, it wouldn't look anything like. Well, it probably might do, but it wouldn't behave and have a similar character because it would be completely different design, different people working on it. Probably won't be as good quality, and it will have a completely different system because once they throw away the tooling for stuff, you can't get it back. Really, you can't. You might have people like enthusiasts or people who modify things, but it's never the same. The only way I see people who modify things, are people who didn't design the original thing. They just know what it should look like in their head, and that's the problem with it. How it should be in their head, their interpretation of it. No feedback, just in what they think, you know. So, yeah, that's always like the original, and then the modification stuff is always. That's why modify things always go wrong because, yeah. It's not. It's just what they like. It's not. Might not be, you know, manufacture spec, and you end up creating your own little problems with things that are modded, like computers and stuff. Yeah, because I think I did something to one at school, and it went terribly wrong, and I got detention for it. Yeah. But anyway, I think we need to start descending soon. It's like a car, isn't it? Modify a Mercedes A-Class AMG and modify it to have higher horsepower and stuff and all that. Yeah, you're going to have your own little problems with that. Yeah. That fan. It's got so much dust in it. Honestly, it's like... oh, fucking hell. I tried to clear it. It's just impossible to clear dust out of that. It's not too much, it's just a bit black around the edges. It's breathing in dust. But yeah, I mean, physical media, it's something that you need to kind of treasure. But that's the thing it's the same thing with music. I said this the other week. That's why people with music now don't appreciate music or don't appreciate older music. They just flip between 3 songs in like the space of 1 minute. It's easy to do that on accident as well on YouTube because the design is bad. But anyway. It's one of them back in the day because my dad used to tell me if you wanted like let's say Led Zeppelin 2, anything like that, Genesis, Foxtrot or something, like an album like that. I'm just saying any old shit here, which is probably stuff you listen to. You had to get on your bike. First of all, you had to try and save up pocket money, which could take weeks and weeks for an album vinyl cover. You gotta have a vinyl player as well. Gotta have one of them. Obviously there's sort of a maintenance stuff, which yeah, I'm overcomplicating it, but you gotta get maybe a part-time job somewhere, save up on top of pocket money, get on your bike, go to the CD store, the music shop, like whatever equivalent of HMV back then, and get the vinyl, cycle home, and that's all you had. Literally, that is all you had, and you just created a collection. So that's why people back then appreciated music a lot more, because they had to personally put their blood, sweat and tears into getting that, and then it's like a little reward, so it felt more precious back then. I know it's quite a small thing, just like an album, because now you just get it on Spotify, or you have it downloaded by some dweeb on YouTube that decides to upload it in a bloody terrible compression, you know, like 1 megabyte per second, like my ears. But yeah, you know, it was a lot more precious back then to own physical media, or just media in general. Or it's not. It wasn't really It was media, but music, CDs. You know, because I used to rent CDs. You know, 2012. I was back and forwards to His Majesty's Sound. Yeah, HMV, whatever. No, His Majesty's Voice. That's it. Not sound. HMV, not HMS. You know, I'm thinking of M&S. But you know, always renting them. It's like books. Libraries used to rent a book. I used to rent books at school, science books and stuff. A few plain ones in there in 2014 when I was into aircraft. I used to, some of my break time I was looking at the planes in the air. I mean, it was a shit thing, you know. It wasn't actual dedicated. It wasn't like a dedicated I mean, I would have died for something like this in 2014. Nowadays, I can take it or leave it. But honestly, I read it sometimes. I'm so busy on air, you know. But yeah, school, just have something that's like aviation related in 2014. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I'd read it for hours and stuff. I would try and read the same page again. Honestly, on my break, and I'd get called weird and all that. I was like, yeah, but it's a passion. Some of the lads like cars, and I was like, well, you know, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's a vehicle, isn't it? We've all been there, though. You know, I wasn't bullied for it, but it was just like, oh, Sam's into planes. Why is he into planes? Oh, why is Sam into planes? I'm just like, well, have you seen what we do? Have you been to Manchester Airport and seen what we do? I wouldn't say that now. I'd go, have you been to Duxford? Have you been to Riyadh and seen what we do? You know, close formation flying and all that. Now that is aviation. Not watching EasyJet take off or a bloody 767 taking off. But back then it was more, it's more special, wasn't it? Because I couldn't go. It's like the whole media thing with getting on your bike, owning a physical piece of media. It's the exact same principle. I didn't used to go to the airport all the time, so when I went, it was like really precious to me. And same with trips. Went on holiday maybe twice a year, once a year. It was really precious to me. And that's why my trip reports are quite overdone, because I always remember back to when because I was too young, couldn't go on trips on my own, and I used to literally treasure every single moment of going away. So that's why my trip reports are really long, because I film everything, because I'm conditioned to, because I didn't get to travel nearly as much as I wanted to when I was younger. Or if we were going on a holiday, I'd be filming everything. Honestly, I'd be filming filming the vending machine and stuff and all that. Yeah, I'd be all over it, seriously, and I still am. But yeah, it's one of them. Right, I think we need to start descending, please. Wouldn't it be great if it heard me and just went, oh yeah, sure. It just starts going down. Oh, damn. Oh, Shark Face is there. I'm trying to start the APU with the engines. Chat is dead. It's a little bit dead. But what did I say the other week, you know? It's kind of a thing that kind of works both ways, you know. Mods help engage people in the chat, and people chat back. It's not really a thing where you go, oh, chat's dead, it's not good enough, and sit back. You know, that never improves anything. Yeah, try and engage with people. There's 6 people here. Try and get them to talk in the chat. I don't know. Ask ChatGPT on how to get people to talk to you without getting smacked. I put that in all the time. Oh dear. It never works though. I think I forget to put in how to not get smacked though. You know, I just missed that line out. How to talk to people and be as annoying as possible. Yeah, that's what I put in. Oh, that fan's rattling. Stop it. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I can't remember. 2014 something. Oh, that fan. I'll just turn it off. Yeah, it's not. I've had it for about a year and a half, and it's just breaking. It's come on, 6 people talk to me. So I'm just dealing with the broken £6 60 quid plane. What's your thoughts on the brand new Boeing 777 trip report? My personal thoughts on it is, it's very good. It's quite, yeah, it's detailed. It's out there, isn't it? It's typical me. It's going, oh, here's train prices, and here's London, and then here's Heathrow T2. And did you know you can go there? And 20 minutes later, you're actually on the plane. That's why I said, I didn't mean it in a nasty way, by the way. I said, instant gratification, 1704. 1704. You know, something like that, to see the 777. Because I knew people would just be going, oh, when's he going to show the plane? It's like a trip around London, this, not a trip report, you know. But yeah, it's big plane, something quite special. Put my effort into it. Yeah, I was to get the chat going. Yeah, smart thinking, yeah. Smart thinking. I was trying to say, tell us down below, but I accidentally sent it early. Yeah, I kept putting that on that as well. Tell me down below if you've flown the 777. Look on the comment section. Everyone's bloody been on one. Or either that, they just don't want to chat. I don't know. That's how it is on YouTube, though. If there's certain people from another channel in your chat, oh yeah, they'll be at it for hours. They'll be chatting, blah 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 blah. But if their mates aren't in the chat from another channel, they might just be lurking, which is totally fine. That is totally fine. They will go under the radar a little bit, and yeah. It's funny because YouTube actually tell me who's watching, so I know exactly who watches my channel. Don't be worried. You know, or maybe be worried. Yeah, you better chat. Yeah, it's very brief. It just tells me the type of people who watch this channel, that channel. It's not actual usernames. I know I shouldn't have said that. Exactly who told me. But anyway, oh sorry, exactly. You know, the sort of people that watch. I don't know like the list of names who watch. But it just compares me, so all the people from this channel over here, all the people from this channel over here, and then all the people from this channel over here, and they all watch me as well. So I know what audiences I'm getting. I don't actually know the exact people, but I sometimes, because on the survey thing, what would you call it? They do a monthly survey on your channel, and it kind of says some people who watch, and it doesn't say who, but it's got the icons of people who watch, and like, yeah, I know that one, 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 I know that one. And why aren't they chatting? Because their mates aren't here. That's why. I'm your worst mod. Nah. How do we put that in a lighter term? You're a mod, and you're a mod. That's it. I don't really have that's the thing, favourite mods. I don't have a favourite mod. I like them all, but people are a mod because they were good enough to be in the chat and help when it was busy. And I remember Sharkface was really helpful back in April or something when I had quite a busy chat, and he was helping a lot of people, and so that's why I made him a mod. So it's not like something where I go, oh, I'm just going to make someone a mod for the sake of it. You know, I do actually try and source out my people, you know, strategically. Well, a little bit more than I used to, because I used to just go, oh, you know, oh, he's helped for a while, maybe he should be a mod. But it's more of a thing now where it should be more like, oh, he's actually helped me, you know, and he actually wants to, you know, get things moving here. So, you know, was I helpful? Everyone's, yeah, that's what I said. It's not like I'm comparing people. People are a mod because they were clearly shown that they were good enough to me. You know, that's it. So that's as honest as I can be. I don't have favourite mods. I'm not going to compare Henry to Ted, or Ted to Sharkface, or Ted to Dylan, or Dylan to Martin. I'm not going to do that. It's just they're mods because they're clearly good enough to be mods, and that's it. I'm not going to pick favourites. It's just, I know some people might not want to hear that. Might go, oh, I've worked harder than these 4 mods, so I should be his favourite. But you know, if you think you know that, it's probably true. You know what I mean? I'm just not going to say it. You know, Dylan isn't a mod. He's a mod on Discord. I get confused with who's a mod on Discord and mods on channels. No, Dylan isn't a mod because he was saying silly things once. He's alright, but he can say silly things, and he can go too far. Be like Ian. That's why Ian isn't a mod. You know, you might be chief mod though. Oh dear. I'm also Ted, by the way. There's 2 Teds. We've got 2 Teds. Yeah. think we had 2 ollies as well. We have 2 ollies. We have 2 Wills, 2 ollies. I think Will's still a mod, is he not? No. No, because he had problems with his account and he knew he couldn't make it, so yeah, he's not a mod for now. Right, okay. Well, I know if I think people can't make it and aren't in a position to, I will unmod them. You know, it's nothing personal, it's literally just that. I had an issue last year with people kicking off about, oh, I'm unmodded because he doesn't like me. Nothing to do with that. It's just because I don't think you're in a position to mod because you might be busy. And you've told me you're busy, so I know instinctively there that you won't be able to make my streams. That's it. But it's just how people go, pew, and bloody blow things out of proportion. You know what I mean? Yeah, Paul Usher's busy with 4 different channels. That's what happened there. He couldn't have the time to make this one. Or any of them, to be honest. Maybe when it was kind of like only streamer at Manchester kind of thing, but, you know, not for the majority of them. Definitely not. But again, that's nothing to do with him. I like Paul Usher. I think he's a sound guy. And I've never met him. But he's a decent bloke. But I haven't modded him, but he'll know that's nothing personal. Just kids sometimes think it's personal. It's just not. It's got nothing to do with that. It's like radio signals, isn't it? It's just like people amplifying radio signals and going, oh, it must mean this. It must mean 1,000 things, you know. No, not really. Right, we are approaching. I think I need to zoom in. Manchester. And we're landing 2-3 left. What was I going to say as well? About media and all that? Oh, can't remember. Anyway, yeah, I appreciate media. I appreciate physical media. Yeah. I'm talking about the thing that I was talking about like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, I like all my mods. That's it. But yeah, with the triple report, it was... Yeah, it is overdone, to be honest, over-edited, but I was excited about it. I was excited about filming it, so I should be excited about editing it, so it needs to be a good video. Okay, it hasn't got the best views in the world, but people know where it is. You know, that's what I always say. If it hasn't performed well, people know where it is if they want to watch it. You know. Right, okay. I'm just going to kill my speed a bit. And we're going to flick everything on to the landing mode. Runway turn lights as well. They need to be. Have they been on for the whole bloody flight? Shit. Yeah, just Menorca, end of August. Just a little treat for myself, yeah. That's all. But I was going to do it last year, but I did actually end up going to Menorca on a day trip with a few of the lads. Martin, Josh, Jamie and Tom and my dad and all that. Carl couldn't make it, but yeah, that was good, but I kind of just want something on my own. Just kind of reminisce. I did actually record about 3 years ago, I did actually record. I walked around Aranel. I don't know if anyone's seen this, but I had 22 videos from 2009 from a JVC camcorder that my dad filmed because I was about 9 years old at the time. Or was I 7? I think I was 7. And I actually tried to recreate some of it in 2022 when I went to Menorca and had a little time there. Seriously, and I still haven't uploaded it. 3 years later, that's the thing, I film things. And I think, oh, it'll be out in a few weeks, and sometimes it's just not. It just gets abandoned because it's not a priority. Honestly, I've got loads of videos that I've made, half-edited, that have just been abandoned because they're just not a priority. They haven't been a priority to get out, you know. Yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm going to schedule it soon. But if it's not a priority, it won't come out. But they still need to come out. I've got a video from Duxford, 360 degrees walking around all the static aircrafts. Why isn't that out? Because it wasn't a priority. You know. I mean, it's a resource. It's there if I need it. I need to get content out, but I don't know. Haven't uploaded it, or maybe I thought I have uploaded it when I haven't. You know, I've done that with shorts, particularly shorts. Particularly shorts. I've re-uploaded shorts. I've re-uploaded Instagram posts. I've done that. Done all that, and had to delete them because I thought, oh yeah, I've already got a picture of this. I'm just reposting. See, the thing is with videos, I know what's out because the thumbnails. Whereas YouTube Shorts and stuff like that, Instagram stuff doesn't have thumbnails. They kind of do, but they're not as, you know, I can see exactly what is what. Whereas things. Are you excited to go swimming, Orca Sam? Tell me down below. I'm very excited. I haven't booked anything. I need to plan it though. Need to plan it properly. Alright, let's decrease the speed to this. And yeah, autopilot is off. Auto throttle is on. I'll set the flaps. Stick. Pull your pants down. Set the flaps down. Take off. There we go. Here's one of my crash landings again. We're at a good altitude actually. We're okay. So the runways are over there, so we can need to bank over Rochdale area. Okay. So yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow. Please don't find me. I need this job. I mean, some people mod on other channels. It's kind of one of those situations sometimes where people would like to, but they can't because they're busy on other channels. I've had that. I've had people switch in, or they've just gotten bored, or they've, I don't know. I mean, 3 years ago I used to say things that were not very good, and they didn't like it, and they all went to another channel, and I think they moved again, and then went to another channel, and they just started watching, you know, like these live cam 24/7 videos around Canada. We went all there just to talk to each other. I'm like, what? Bloody hell. Definitely not good enough. It's not a thing about being good enough. It's just about being on the streams and helping out. It does help if I've got mods who know things about aviation though. Whereas about 3 years ago, not really. I mean, 1 or 2 of them knew a bit, but I need people who really know their shit, you know, because it helps other people. Like, for example, people on this stream, I could have had someone help out Sharkface. Well, I didn't have to message them, you know. Right, here's Rochdale. One of my mods are actually in Rochdale, yeah. I will never leave. I know about aviation. Yeah, I'm not saying you don't. Yeah, there's plenty of people here who like aviation, and there's people who kind of getting into it and stuff. People who are like new to it and, you know, don't know everything. That's fine if you don't know everything. I don't know everything. I mean, put me in front of some of those people at Duxford or RIAT in terms of what they know about war-capable aircraft. I know nothing. Honestly, I'm shit at it. I know nothing. But it's kind of like another boundary for me to get into the military stuff. I like that now. That's more exciting for me than commercial. I've done the commercial stuff. Still like it. Still love it, but I like my old commercial stuff, yeah. Or kind of, I just don't like things that are all the same. EasyJet, Ryanair, you know what I mean, don't you? Yeah, you can see how it can get really boring. Right, I'm happy with my flap setting. Might just decrease it a little bit more, just a cheeky thing there. I went to the airport today, loved it. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. I think Ted might be coming. Might be. Again, as I said before, I'll believe it when obviously he's actually there, because sometimes he's busy and he has to change. He has to change into a different person. In disguise. Right, 2-3 right. Coming down horribly. Not as bad as the other night though. That was really bad. Coming into Amsterdam. Didn't know what I was doing, honestly. Right, speed's okay. Speed brake's still up. Get them down. Thank fuck for that. They do actually need to be on thingy. Armed. Okay, I think we'll slow down in time. We just need to... Yeah, see, our speed is... it's okay. I'll just try and turn off auto throttle. No, don't go flying up. Just... slowly. There we go. Gear down, please. Gear down, please. Thank you. Clicking the wrong button there. Parking brake needs to be off. I was hitting the parking brake button and I thought it was the bloody gear. Shit. Yeah, I had a problem coming in because the visibility was shocking. The visibility was awful and I wasn't on ILS. Which I really need to start doing. Yep. Need to stop doing this. Hand flying. I mean, it's fine on a clear day like this, absolutely fine. But when it's bad conditions, I really need to be on ILS. And just seem to be completely, what do you call it? Blasé about it. Overcompetent. Just drop the speed a little bit. Oh yeah. Is that Stockport train station? I've been to Stockport train station as well. Yeah, I went on a long route back to Chester via Delamere Forest. Yeah. Bloody nightmare. Don't know why I did it. Just decided to go, oh, I'll go Piccadilly. Go from Piccadilly. I had one of these flexi things, or whatever you call it, so I was able to kind of go all around the world on it. Okay. This should be an alright landing, actually. Descent's been good. Hasn't been too bad. Now, I don't know what's caused that, because I've been talking like bloody verbal diarrhea, isn't it? Bloody hell. Here we go, coming into Manchester. Yeah, INN to man. Yeah, it's Innsbruck. I was having to look, I nearly put the IST, bloody Istanbul. Jesus. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the, some of the GoPro stuff as well. 787 video today, drop down. And the KLM one 48 hours ago. Yeah, I thought it'd been deleted. Yeah, the E2 footage has all been corrupted. Yeah. All the GoPro stuff on that, completely corrupted, so I've got no E2 footage. But it's alright, because I've got the trip report. I've got that. Hey mate, you better stop there. Oh, what's going on? Don't like this. Don't like this. Don't like this. Not doing a go round. Ah! Right, I'm doing a go round. Oh no, no, no. Not a great landing. What is going on here? Ooh. Really needs to set a brake. Better slow down as well. That was scary. I don't even know how that happened. Is there a bit of updraft? Updraft, you know what I mean? It was like updraft. Whoa! It was a little windy on London actually. Just a little bit. Oh my god, that was terrifying. I actually thought that was going to be an alright landing. God, how wrong can you be? Damn. Ooh. See, I was halfway through doing a go-round. I thought, I'll make it. I'll be okay. Oh god, that was scary. Oof. Right, we're back in Manchester. Everyone's heads are probably like glued together. Like, just like... all the heads sticking outside the window from all the rudder. Oh my god, that was bloody terrifying. Never again. Never again is this guy getting on. We already had a bloody catastrophe at Manchester today. We don't need two. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't the best of landings. Let me just watch it back. All over the show. Honestly, I've got it level, and the left wing drops. Oh my god, what am I doing? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Absolutely. Jesus Christ. So if you need a spare pair of underpants, yeah, we'll have a big supply of Pampers once the aircraft gets to its comes to a final stop. Yeah. For the adults in bloody diapers, Jesus. Welcome to Austrian Airlines, everyone. We don't usually fly like this, but today we are. Because we can. Oh, that's terrifying. Jesus Christ. Oh, we've got a plain Airbus over there. What the hell? Right, what terminal at Austrian then? Have a T1? Speed up a little bit. Bloody hell, guys. Right. I actually don't know what terminal Austrian are. I think the T2. I think they are T2. I'm just gonna go to T2. Honestly, I'm just gonna go there. Right, we're gonna go here. Taxi into the old bit. Oi! Go away! He's coming right towards me. Right, okay, we're gonna have to make a bit of a... You know what, screw it, we'll just go T1. T1 it is. Right, that's not a gate. I actually don't know what terminal they are. It's either T1, T2. We'll just go T1. T1 gate. I don't know how I'm going to get it in there. Right. Careful. Right. Make the turn now. There we go. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to Austria. Let's get the lights off. That should be okay. Right, parking brake on. We're here. Something you should know is that you should aim for 1,000 footers, the big line after the numbers. Oh, okay. Thank you. Right, switch off the things. Oh, what am I doing with the flaps? Okay. Right, we're here. After 2 hours, that shouldn't have been a 2-hour flight, should it? Right, beacon lights. Wing. Seatbelts. Power. There we go. What do you think? Alright, turn them off. Just leave one battery on. There we go. That's what we always do. Just leave that one on. Oh, no. Alright, that's off. 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 There we go. I think we're good. Right, we'll get the jet bridge. Can't talk. There we go. Talk to Manchester. We're alright for fuel, aren't we? Yeah. Jetway connection. We are on a Neo. I know it doesn't look. I know we don't. Do we have Neos? Do Austrian have Neos? Or we bought those E2 things to not get Neos. I don't know. Right, jetway connection. We'll get baggage service, catering as well. You know what? Might as well get some fuel. Yeah. Because I think I started with 50, so I'm just thinking around there. You got to kind of think about stuff because Innsbruck, fog, rolling in, they might have to divert. And if they've not got any fuel, they're fucked. That's what I've done. Yeah, I'm taking a responsible approach.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320. Could you please send a fuel truck? Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320.
You cannot get the baggage. Why can't they get the baggage? You lazy buggers. Still trying to find a bloody wingtip from an EasyJet, aren't they? It's taking like hundreds of them to do it. Right. Catering truck is on the road. Why can't it just do that in the first place? Why? Catering baggage service. I think it's the problem was with baggage service, I think. Right, okay. Have we got jetway connected? Yeah, we have. Cool. Okay. Right, we're here, guys. Can't believe I left the engine running in the last Austrian video. Jesus. There we go. Right, guys, I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for watching. I know it's quite short, but still a flight sim stream. I was meant to do it last night, but I didn't get time. Went to bed early. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll turn that camera off. I'll wave at least. Bye bye. Hang on, because I still do the what was it, the thumbs up and the fireworks. Yeah, it's a special thing you can do. There we go. Oh my god. And it crashes it as well. Oh my god. Right. See you guys in the next one. Bye.